What's going on, guys? Shake here, coming at you from the Mobile Gaming Command Center, aka my RV. And I think the last episode, I was going to do a little bit of farming. And as you can tell, I've been pretty busy collecting scrap from the hay bots that have been attacking my base. Um, Also planting potatoes and filling up my ammo containers. They're a little bit empty now because of all the waves that have been going. Um, I did do a little bit of updating to the base. I did raise the platform up one block so that I could make it even and cover this. And I also added some steps because when you raise it up, you can't really get up here without, you have to hit it exactly at the right angle, see? And when you're sort of in the heat of the moment, it's easier to just run up the steps and then do it that way. I was hoping to put one here, but I don't think it's going to fit between this column and the concrete here. So for now, I got it like this so that I can run up the sides here. I do need to put some sort of blocks to kind of stop me from getting stuck, because if you can see here, I keep getting kind of stuck on the base of the steps. So I'll work on that too. And I did take this row out so that I could slowly upgrade the wall. I do have metal pretty much coming right around this way. I do need to fill in this little line here, but I thought maybe that would help me just kind of run up and over instead of having to jump like that. So a few little minor improvements, but I think it'll help me out in the long run. And hopefully we will get some pretty nifty stuff as far as finishing the wall and growing the vegetables to buy the spud guns for this side. And I need a lot of materials for the pistons and all that stuff, and I want to do the engine and all that, sort of like how this is here, with the fuel tank and then the engine above it with the controller for the pistons and all that stuff. I want to sort of build the same thing on this side, and I want to incorporate this little system here too with the logic gates for the spud guns and stuff. I want to try to find a way to combine it all into one little command center deal, maybe like a brain or something in the middle, protected from the mobs and stuff. So that's what I'll be working on a little bit. Let's go trade all this scrap in so that I can start working on the wall and stuff. Put one here. And I did my math wrong. I think last time I said there was like 500 or so scrap per each one of these. And they're 10 a piece. So that's 51, 152. So it's 250 scrap for each one. So I'll put that there. We'll let that do its thing. And we should have plenty of tier 1 metal. I think the only thing that I will need is embers and water to make the tier 2 metal. And, well, it's dark right now, but if you can I'll have to go that way when the sun comes up. But if you go this way and follow the river or the lake around, there's actually a ember forest back there that I can go and gather materials from to make the tier 2 metal. So probably do that today too. I'm not sure exactly, but the plan is to get as much metal and potatoes as I possibly can. Eventually I do need to grow bananas and blueberries for the spud gun. So it's 2 bananas and 1 blueberry for each spud gun. And I think I need 6 or 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8. So 16 bundles of bananas and 8 bundles of blueberries is what I'll need for that side. And I'm assuming because that's the same length as this side, I'll probably need 8 for this side also. Well, 5 or 6-ish because of this little area here. I want to find a way to sort of protect this too, because this is like wood, and they can kind of break right through that. So, you know, just little minor things. I do want to connect these to the wall because that way I'll be able to do the motor and the saws and stuff. So, but for right now, this is working pretty awesome. It takes them out like nobody's business. You know, I can grow whatever I want. They do get sort of stuck sometimes over here because, like I said, this isn't working yet. This is just sort of a deterrent to keep them from getting near my wall. So, you know, the main thing right now is finishing this round of potatoes, filling these up. I am going to have to fight a wave here in about a minute and a half. And getting plenty of metal. I do also want to finish my second floor, convert all the concrete to metal. We're still sort of working on that little thing to get water from the lake. And there has been an update recently. It's sort of like a test update for Scrap Mechanic. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention. Go back to your base. Aha! Well, I was hoping that the haybots would come over this way so I could show you how this thing works again. Maybe if I jump over here, they'll run this way. This is sort of dangerous. Alright. Well, maybe we can practice on a, there you go. Alright, well, saws seem to be working. He's not coming anywhere near it. There we go. But I have got plenty of metal now. And I didn't even have to leave my base, really. I just kind of hung out here and started growing vegetables, and the saws sort of took care of everything. Oh, I have to... The sensors pick up the circuit boards that drop from the mobs. And if I'm not careful, it'll burn up all the gas. But... This thing is so self-sufficient and so easy on gas that I've only used 6 so far out of all that, because the saws only turn on when they come in range, so it's sort of a gas saver, I guess. So like I was saying, the update. Let me do a little lap and make sure I got all these mobs out of here. They like to get stuck in this corner. Alright. Oh no, I need to eat food. So like I was saying, the update, they added a chemical container so that it's sort of like the water container where you can pump chemicals into the little container deal. So I'm hoping to maybe check that out and find a way to get chemicals back to the base. I don't think I really need them for anything other than making concrete and maybe like a couple, like 1 or 2 different things. But it's always nice to have an unlimited supply of chemicals and water with the piping system and the vacuum pumps. So that'll be another project. I don't know if I want to do it on camera or if I should just build it and then show you, you know, how I did it and how it works and stuff. Because before I had like 20 buckets on me, and then I had the craft bot with 2 crates or 2 chests, and I would just sit right here at the chemicals, dump the buckets in one side and grab the chemicals out of the other side, kind of thing, in the buckets and stuff, and I just rinsed and recycled until I had enough chemicals for concrete. But at least this way with the container, I don't have to worry about the buckets and scooping the water and all that. It's a big time saver, so we'll see how that goes. But let's grab all these potatoes. Boom. Boom. Alright, we got... Oh, those aren't ready yet. I do need to top these off. Let's see, 50, 100, 150. Oh, no, that's going to be all my potatoes. Well, I guess I need to do another. Actually, you know what? I should probably do a second crop dealie over here, but that'll kind of use up a lot of real estate. And I'd have to build a whole nother one of these deals on the other side too, unless I can figure out a way to extend this out twice as far. I may do a piston. Like, see, I put this wood here. I may space this out one more block and you do like a piston, so that it extends out and then extends out another 15 blocks. But the issue I'm coming into is when this comes all the way out here, it flexes and kind of hangs down some. So this sensor is actually set, I think, on, well, I set it on 5 just to be sure because it's on color mode to catch these blocks. But I wanted to find a way to support this so that it's not hanging. See, it's kind of hanging already a little bit here. And I tried putting a wooden column down this way with a wheel on a bearing so that it would spin sort of like a shopping cart wheel, you know, in any direction, and it would support the weight of this. But for some reason, the wheel kept getting stuck. I think it was like trying to drag it sideways or something. So it wasn't working very well. So I'll need to find a way to hold that up somehow. And actually, oh, that might, if I bring this in one block, I can bring it out and do like a lip and have the lip rest across this crossbeam, possibly. But I'm brainstorming ideas, trying to figure things out, and it's going slow. But like I said, I've just been kind of farming and getting scrap. Look, this thing is still going. Holy crap! I still have a whole nother one left. Ooh, and I had a component kit. I do need lots of component kits. So I may grow up, I'll probably get a lot of component kits when I do the bananas and blueberries because, like I said, those are the tier 2 crops that have a higher value than the base ones. So I might get more hay bots. More hay bots equals more scrap and also more component kits to upgrade this because these are almost, I think most of them are pretty close to being fully upgraded. I do want to upgrade the pistons too because the pistons are still, level 1, which is a 7 block limit. But I want to bring them all the way out to 15, so they'll actually come out to, well, this is where they are for 7. They'll probably come way out here maybe. This thing's finally done. It took a little bit for all the metal to get sucked in there, but look at this. We have 4 full stacks of 256 plus 66 more. So that is over 1,000 scrap from the farming that I have done since the last video. So what we can do is, we can convert most of that. I want to probably turn a lot of it into the tier 1 metal. And if you hit craft and then do the little continuous thing, it should keep doing it until it's all done. And it's going to put it all in this one here. So we'll see at the end how much actual metal I'll have. And what I'll be doing is, while that's doing that, and converting all the scrap into tier 1 metal, I am going to work on a transportation system to gather as much embers as I possibly can from the forest that's back this way. And then we'll try to hopefully figure out this water deal here, so that I don't have to keep running back. Even though I do get 100 water every time I go and it automatically fills up, it's just right on the other side of that hill. So, but if it comes this way, I should just be able to click on there and bring it in there. that'll be... Oh, these potatoes are done. And those are growing. I don't know why it skipped those two. Might be something in the settings or something. It could have been, maybe it hit that tire or something, who knows. So now I have my 50 potatoes to put back there. I have 50 more here. So actually, let's do this. Now that one's completely full and I have some potatoes to fight back. So yeah, working on the transportation system to get all the embers back here all at once. And then once I have all the embers and water that I need to convert all that metal to tier 2, I can finish the wall. And while at the same time I'll be doing the crops. And hopefully by next video I'll have plenty of crops to buy all the spud guns. So that'll be a thing. Other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. It's cruising along, slowly but surely. And hopefully it'll all come together pretty decent. So this is Mr. Shakezilla signing off, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video.